It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Patrick Queen. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Steelers and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What it do, bro? What it do? What it do? Welcome. Got my thing shifting from the show on to Madden. Welcome. Let's get this playoff hunt on the road, man. We gotta knock these Vikings off and keep winning them. We're in the series, the end of the season, and we'll be in the playoffs. Let's get it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about it being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long.
Throwing is McCarthy.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
Jefferson moving in motion left.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game. So we'll see what they dial up for this one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It was over from there. I ain't looked at Twitch ever since.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll buy some time right.
Let's go get some yards. I'll take that.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers will show he's been one of the most productive QBs in the league all season long. Right up there among the leaders in passing yardage. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. To the air with McCarthy. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they try the right side here. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. In motion, the tight end. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and 2nd down. 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Looking to throw McCarthy. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Now McCarthy. And he coughed it up. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over the 30-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 9 yards that time. The Steelers at 6-5 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. In motion goes Huff. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
Man, Travis Hunter get hurt every year, bro. When I had him with the Chicago Bears and I had him on defense, bro, he stayed getting hurt. Come on, Travis, I need you, bro. We need our key players. Good move. Let's go, 1st down.
Hard work and run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll run on first down. Shelton. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
All right, let's go Pickens. Let's see if I can get you the back of the end zone.
He'll look to throw.
Pickens, he wasn't even open. There was too many defenders on him. He was nowhere near open.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Come on, Travis Hunter.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a
After
fumble,
he got
really.
them Super Bowls from being with Chicago, it's like he folded, bro. Let's go. Run in there. Shador. Get in there. Ah, that should have been a touchdown, bro.
Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Over the middle to his tight end, Ryman. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Here's McCarthy. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Another fumble, bro. All these turnovers, bro. That's their 3rd turnover. I was just going to say that. That's their 3rd turnover. Let's go.
On first down, it's Shelton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shelton. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They'll run on first down. Shelton. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 31, here's a second down and 6. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the shotgun, McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To the air again, McCarthy. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Shelton, and he stopped immediately there. A short one there to Freiermuth. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Jefferson going to go in motion right. On play action, now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. 5 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Texans who are out in front. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Bryce Young with 2 touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see, the score there. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. They'll look to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wheeler. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with Jefferson. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shelton. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll at it's another first down. Up the middle they go. Shelton. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. 2nd and 11. Rolling to his right. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hands it off out of the gun. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Addison will go in motion left. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
McCarthy off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. That's to the right side. He's got Ryman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. But he will not make it into the end zone. He stops short, and that might spell an end to their chances as this stays a 3-score game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shelton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Throwing is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again, McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Ryman. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Ryman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35, here's second down and 1. McCarthy going to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Over the middle to his tight end, Ryman. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Second down and 4. Back to throw again. It's caught. Mitchell. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again. He's got some room to operate. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it 24-13. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there of playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Shelton. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. On first down, Shelton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns, a minute 45 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Looking to throw McCarthy. Throw left side, caught by Ryman. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. On play action, now McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now McCarthy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the Vikings. Going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Steelers, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.